Okay, Uncle Deke here. I'm going to reintroduce the SideKick Duo from Light and Motion. It is just now in their catalog. I got this as a part of a Kickstarter program, and I used it a little bit outside, but not really much yet, but I think it's going to be really cool. Mostly for taking close-ups, and we'll talk about that more later. Again, it's machined out of a solid block of aluminum. It's pretty heavy. It is tough. All light and motion items are tough as a boot. It has a charger that slides over here, so you don't have to worry about taking anything apart to charge the battery. It just slides over and makes contact with those two contact places. You cannot take it apart yourself. Okay? Real simple. You start it this way, and this button changes the output of it 3 speeds. Then the bottom button changes from, this is flood that's on now, and the bottom is spot. That's why they call it a duo. Now we're going to turn the bottom one on, and then we can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It only has 2 speeds. Okay. Then if I want to, I can have them both on at the same time. I don't know why that would be good, but it's possible. So that would take us back to the top one. So these 2 buttons do everything, and then you go back to the top button and hold it in, and that turns it off. Okay, how does it mount? I showed you this in a previous video, but I'll show you real quick how it works. You have your typical mount. This is the tripod mount, but any of the GoPro mounts have a little chrome nut here that the screw goes into. So you take out that chrome nut. You just push on it with a bolt, and you index this into that. It sticks in there. They give you a longer bolt, quite a bit longer, so go clear through the whole thing and into the light. So just a little, about 3 or 4 threads go into the light. Okay, so now we want this, we really want it on this side of the camera right here, so that you can still get to the buttons. So it's made to go on that side. Remember that. Okay, so we'll lay that down like that. We'll put this through and line up our holes like this, and we'll go clear through and kind of push that together a little bit, and then it's easier to do it on a table like this. But you line up the threads like this and screw it together. Okay, and just needs to be sort of snug. Now you have a light that you can adjust like this if you want to, and up if you want to. But I could immediately see where this is there's gonna be some glare, and it's out here and not in here. It kind of needs to point out a little bit, because I intend to use this with close-up lenses. The other thing is, the close-up lens fastens on here and it's about this big around. So that is probably not going to work that way. So I ordered, they have an optional arm. So today it came in the mail. Now we're going to have an unboxing. Here it is. Wow, that's a quick unboxing one. Okay, so in the box, the instruction sheet, the arm, the Allen wrench, and the screw it's necessary to put it all together. Okay, so how does this work? So what we do is all we go do is take the light off and put this on right here, index that, and you kind of got to get it where this part's as straight up as you can get, and hold your mouth right and screw that in there. Okay, starting to go. Okay, and this part's threaded right here. So that screws into that. So now we have our arm. Now to attach the light to the arm, you need to line this piece up. It's got a little bit of a notch in it. You can see it right there. A notch. Okay, that goes over this notched out place on here, like that. So we got to put, this has a bolt. You put the bolt in here. Okay, now you would pretty well have to use this most all the time if you do this, but I plan on it. This will be the only way I use it because I want to take some underwater ocean close-ups, macro work. And I have some lenses coming that will get down to about 2 inches. Well, it's plastic now, so you don't want to over tighten it. Tighten that down, and that's part of it now. Okay, now this is Light in Motion, uses a lot of these ball. Okay, I had to put something over my hand because this thing is kind of sharp, and I really had to push hard to get it to go on there. But that's the way these ball arms are. You don't want them coming apart. Okay, so from the side, this is what it looks like, but here's what I think is going to be cool. You can get down over like that and point this at your subject right here, and it's not going to have so much glare back. Now, I contacted Light in Motion today to see if they would actually send me another set of balls. Not the whole thing, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 here. I could add on this, make it even longer. I think it'd be better. Okay, I do a lot of underwater photography, and I think this is going to be really cool. So you can adjust this however you want it, but that is going to be a lot better. Let's turn it on. I would use the wide angle and see at 2 inches. That's going to light things up pretty good. You need a lot of light in the ocean, and you could also even kind of point it away a little bit like that and maybe cut down on the back scatter. Okay, so the SideKick with the ball arm mount. Really excited about this. It's new. One of the first ones to have it, probably the first to review it. And the next video, right after this, is going to be how to attach the close-up lenses to it and use this light with the close-up lenses. So stay tuned for the next video. Uncle D Cat.